Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. He's going to bring it out from deep. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Horned Frogs offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They'd better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Back to the ground with the running back.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out,
he lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bearcats offense will get the ball for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Bearcats want to move quickly. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Got it looking for a first. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
I'll tell you what, sometimes as an OC, you just kind of hold your breath when you're throwing into some of these windows down here near the goal line, because they are so small, and you have to be so accurate and decisive without being aggressive, and you could tell the QB really didn't see it, believe it, and trust it.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On target over the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He makes a catch. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. But a little time, lets it go. Snags it over the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride, so he continues to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will bounce on you and seize momentum.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes one. It's caught. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Turns it on at midfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Looking. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They move the tight end all over. Barrels ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And here comes the field goal unit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Hold on just a second. A personal foul down. Let's see what's up with that. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here we go. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
The throw is incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It is perfect. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the returner is stopped. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He wants to throw. And that pass is intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you've got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You've got to work the perimeter to both sides. You've got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
That defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was. Bam! Clean hit for a minimal gain.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the
touchdown, Bearcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. Get backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
TCU, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fire into the right, complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 32 to SMU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? And continues to fight for yards. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning off.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Pulls it in on the right. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tag. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bearcats. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The kickoff team out there getting set. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got it on the left. Oh, look out. Touchdown, TCU. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense...
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
TCU, 34.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Makes a move. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an he lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride. Gets it.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs out in scoring position.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll run play action. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bearcats! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse did. Left. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down for the 18. He's looking to throw. Steps away. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Here we go with the run on 4th down. At the 45 on his way. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, TCU! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Finds space on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially, Dave.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.